No! Hi everyone, I'm Bev, and welcome to a video series where we learn more about the pros and cons of generative AI with the help of a few experts. So John, just a burning question for you. How concerned are you that your students might be using generative AI to do your assignments?
Oh, I'm not concerned at all. First reason is that actually it requires a degree of skill to use ChatGPT well. And so if a student is able to get ChatGPT or any other Gen AI tools to generate a very, very good answer, I give. Now, the other reason is that many of my students, I ask them, they say they're using it as a learning aid, as an alternative to Google, as a writing companion to help them bounce ideas, develop the ideas. Or some of them, their grammar is really bad, so it helps them to express themselves better.
Is school like super easy nowadays?
No, yes and no. Yes, because it makes tedious work easier. But it's not so easy now because if I can get ChatGPT to produce this work, anyone can get the same quality of work by the AI, right? So what this means is that if we want to do well in the working world, we must remain competitive. So we still need to add that little bit of human ingenuity to value add.
So that you can stand out and be different.
That's right, to be different.
Thank you, Jonathan. I think that was really useful. So if you want to know more about how we can best use generative AI, where should we go?
You can head on over to the NLB's TikTok page.
That's right. And make sure you click on the link in our bio and we'll see you soon. Bye! Hey ChatGPT, can you explain philosophy to me like you are an NUS lecturer? Hi everyone, I'm Bev, and welcome to a video series where we learn more about the pros and cons of generative AI with the help of a few experts. With me today is NUS lecturer Jonathan Sim, and he of course uses generative AI extensively in his profession as a lecturer. Hello John.
Hello.
So John, if we can learn anything from ChatGPT nowadays, why do we still need teachers?
Very good question, because there's actually two kinds of I don't know. There's I know, I don't know, and that's the stuff that allows us to be able to Google search or talk to ChatGPT. But there's also I don't know that I don't know, and that's the stuff that makes us go, right? We don't know what to ask, we don't know where to even begin. So we need to go to the experts to broaden our horizon, to give us ideas and perspectives that we have never seen before. Like, I give you an example, data analytics. We know that we don't know this and we can go and learn that from ChatGPT. There are other things like how do I critically think about the kinds of measures that I use when I analyze data. That wouldn't occur to me if I'm a new beginner. So I need a human educator, a university setting, an environment to teach me these things.
So I'm hearing that the human touch and global perspectives are really important.
Yes,
that's right. It's not something that generative AI can easily do for us.
It can only tell us what we know, we don't know. Yes.
Now we know. Yes. So if we want to know more tips and tricks about how to best use generative AI, where should we go?
You can head on over to the NLB's TikTok channel.
That's right. And make sure you click on the link in our bio and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.
Did you know that Socrates, the ancient Greek philosopher, was the first hater of technology?
Huh? Hi everyone, I'm Bev, and welcome to a video series where we learn more about the pros and cons of generative AI, of course with the help of a few experts. Hi John!
Hello!
It's so nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So, as students today, it's so easy to use ChatGPT to search for things. Back in my day, I had to go through Wikipedia and look through a mountain of references. But I think students today can just type a simple search into ChatGPT. So the question is, are students today worse off at studying?
No, that's actually a misconception, If we look back at the long history of technology, right? Every time a new piece of technology is invented, there will always be haters. Haters gonna hate, man. So when writing first came out, Socrates was the first person to critique it as a technological invention. He said, oh, with writing, people are going to become forgetful. Look at today, 2,500 years later, we celebrate writing. It helps us to process so much more information than the ancients did, right? When we use technology, we can use it in a good way or in a bad way. Bad way is when it replaces human ability, right? So then we deteriorate as humanity. A good way is when we use it to enhance ourselves. Just as how writing can help us to go further, AI, ChatGPT, all these tools can help us to go further in how we generate ideas.
So what I'm hearing is, we don't need to jump so quickly into being a hater, but we can use it to value add our lives.
Yes, that's right.
So we want to value add our lives in more ways by using generative AI. Where can we learn more tips and tricks?
Well, you can head on over to the NLB's TikTok channel.
And that's right, make sure to click on the link in our bio and we'll see you soon. Bye!
In an article that now appears to be deleted, BuzzFeed released images of AI-generated Barbies from 192 countries using the software Midjourney. And it didn't go great. Barbies have been slammed online for being inaccurate and in many cases promoting racist stereotypes.
That was weird, right?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Bev, and welcome to a series where we learn more about the pros and cons of generative AI with the help of a few experts. So hi John.
Hello.
It was really nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
I realized that many people are so scared of generative AI ruling the world. But I think Gen AI is logical, it's so smart, like what's the problem?
Well, if Gen AI is going to rule the world, it's going to rule the world in a very clumsy way. That's because it's actually reflecting a lot of us humans, our prejudices and our biases. All that actually goes into the training data that feeds into the AI. ChatGPT, for example, the training data is based off all the information on the internet, right? And all that written information, most of it is actually coming from North America, UK, Australia, right? So it's going to reflect perspectives, values, prejudices, and stereotypes from all these regions. Say, for example, right? If I'm going to talk about Singapore, it's not going to reflect a Singaporean perspective. It's going to reflect more of a foreign perspective of what's happening in Singapore.
So if humans are biased, that means Gen AI is super biased.
So we therefore need to be very, very cautious with the kinds of output that it gives us. Yeah? It's best not to think of Gen AI as a kind of authoritative answer machine, but more of a kind of a newbie assistant, trying its very best to please us, but still very prone to error.
So what I'm hearing is we should be cautiously optimistic because we always want a very balanced viewpoint.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you so much for those helpful tips. And if we want to know more and want to learn more tips and tricks about generative AI, where should we go?
You can head on over to the NLB TikTok page.
That's right. And make sure you click on the link in our bio and we'll see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.